If you are watching this video, then know that it was not by chance or by luck. You are actually meant to watch this video. Let me tell you why. Listen to this question. What happens to those who do not pass KYC? Will their accounts be burned immediately? To be frank, I see no reason for someone to spend a long time mining Pi, only to get his account burned or for better understanding, deleted. Simply because you were not listening to simple things to do, or not to do. Answer to this question and more will be provided in the next few minutes. If you cherish your Pi coins or Pi account and don't want to lose them, then stick around till the end. But if you feel you know it all, then be my guest. You can stop the video at any time. The choice is yours. Today, we are going to look at some of the frequently asked questions by pioneers. We also need to understand that, as we inch closer to when we can transact, more questions will keep popping up. I will try my best to break down the answer to some of the questions. The most frequently asked question is the price of Pi. Everyone within the Pi network crypto space wants to know exactly what their mined Pi is worth. Some speculations are indicating a $100 price for Pi, while others are saying it will be launched at $1,000 for a single Pi coin. Stick around, and I will point you towards what the price of Pi would likely be. So, if you are ready, let's begin. I will dive into some of the questions. But I need to warn you. If you are mining Pi and would like to make more money from the Pi coins, it will be nice to educate yourself with the facts, and not speculations. I didn't make this video to patronize you or to try to speculate just because you are eager to know the price of Pi. In some of the previous videos I made, I talked a lot about the price and the mainnet, but at the time, a lot of people thought I was talking from the moon. Now that we have hit the mainnet, pioneers have realized that I was actually right. I will explain more later in the video. Question 1. Will there be a mass KYC, or will it continue to roll out in batches? Small batches of the KYC will be released at first, then bulk KYC, with the goal of upgrading the system to scale for mass KYC. The core team has started releasing small batches of slots in the KYC.Pi app from the Pi browser recently, for submitting KYC documents for testing, debugging, and algorithm and performance improvements. For example, the KYC app was updated to include liveness checks and document redaction previews for an additional 50 users per nation. More batches will be released soon, building up to the start of mass KYC. The KYC app is being designed with extra attention and revision since it handles critical network processes and sensitive pioneer data. Note that the Pi browser was mentioned in this answer. Once again, it is highly important that you download and install the Pi browser. Question 2. Will pioneers be notified as soon as KYC is widely available? Yes. They will be notified by the Coat team through all the social media handles of the Pi network. The notification will also be sent to the official announcement page of the Pi app. During this period, pioneers will be able to send notifications to those they invited to mine and security circle members to prompt them to perform KYC. The core team will also post announcements that will remind users to upload their KYC documentation. Question 3. When will Pi balances be transferred to their mainnet wallets for pioneers who have submitted KYC documentation? Submitting documents only for participating in the KYC, or even being authenticated as the person in the submitted documents, is only part of the Pi KYC process. Additional checks such as name matching, previous violations of Pi's terms of service, and policies and regulatory compliance verification will need to be performed, all of which will constitute a pass of the Pi KYC. Generally, after a pioneer has submitted their KYC documentation, it will need to go through a verification process, which involves verification of one's identity and compliance with Pi network's terms of service. For pioneers that pass this verification process, their Pi balances will become transferable and get transferred to their mainnet wallets in regular batches. Question 4. How long will pioneers have to wait for approval after submitting their KYC documentation? The processing time can vary depending on a few factors. Pioneers that participated in the pilot KYC app through the Pi browser will be the first to be processed after the human verifier functionality is in place, which will be released soon. The purpose of having the pilot KYC is not just for pioneers to get approval but also to improve the KYC app itself. Once validators can verify applications in the KYC app, the progress of the application will depend on the availability of trustworthy validators per country, ranging from a few days to a few weeks. That's why it's important for the community to motivate enough validators to join the workforce and help verify pioneers in their country once the validator portal is open. If a pioneer has submitted a name update appeal, additional time may be required. KYC results will also depend on your name matching with your Pi account, screening against government AML anti-terrorism sanctions list, and if the account has a scripting or policy violation history. Question 5. How will users be notified if they have passed KYC or not? A pioneer can check on their KYC status inside the Pi KYC app through Pi browser, where they submitted the documents. In some of my previous videos, I mentioned that the Pi browser is very important, and that all pioneers need to download and install it. The earlier pioneers get acquainted with the Pi browser, the better for future usage. Another positive angle is that pioneers will get used to using the Pi browser without much help or explanation. Question 6. What happens to those who do not pass KYC? Will their accounts be burned immediately? This is a very vital question and pioneers should take note and be aware. So, listen carefully, as I provide the answer. Failure in KYC can result from multiple reasons. Different reasons may lead to different outcomes, for example, another chance to resubmit KYC application, appeal or permanent rejection. Pi accounts will not be burned immediately. A grace period will likely be given for any resubmission and appeal cases, which will be announced later. Hope you have taken note of the possibilities mentioned in the answer. I hope you got the answers to some pressing questions. You can feel free to send in your questions in the comments section. It is not enough to say I am mining Pi, the time has come for serious business. For those who actually want to make something out of Pi. For those who want to put value to the time spent mining. Watch my Pi playlist on my channel to get more insight. Consider subscribing if you have not done so. Hit the notification button and share the video. Thanks for watching and being fantastic audience. Until my next video. Keep mining.